Hello and welcome to Gold Medal Martial Arts. I'm your kickmaster, John Vasquez. In today's video, we're going to be talking about checking, fakes, and feints, and how to utilize them in your Taekwondo game. If this is your first time visiting us, we want to welcome you. Thanks for stopping by. We'd love it if you'd subscribe to our channel and kick that bell notification that'll let you know when we shoot another video out to the tube. You can also follow us on Instagram at goldmedal18. Okay, checking. What is it? Well, checking is a sharp, quick movement that you would throw towards your opponent to try to get them to reveal some type of their plan. Whether they're going to attack you, planning on counterattacking you, whether they want to use their front leg or their back leg. So to show you really quick, it's a short, quick type movement. I use my hand, stomp my foot, kind of like I'm trying to scare them. But again, I'm trying to get them to reveal and open up to show me a little bit of what their plan is. Now, there are several ways you can use checking and the different types of checks you can use. We'll go over a few of them here. You have your single hand check, where I just use one hand and I throw it out and back. And you want your check to be sharp and quick, also kind of loud and explosive, and it should be resembling the start of your kick. So this would be your single hand check. Next one we have is the double hand check. Very similar to this here, but you would use both hands in this position and the situation. And the reason for that is I want to use my rear arm to kind of give them an idea that my rear leg, my rear shoulder is coming forward, possibly getting ready to throw a rear leg kick towards them. So those are your two basic checks. Single hand check, double hand check. Now you also have spinning checks. This is to give the illusion or the impression that you're going to do some type of spinning back kick or spin kick. And you're going to turn into that a little bit. That check is a little bit more riskier. And you would probably use that more at an elite level so that an elite level player would be able to read what you're trying to do. So you throw a movement in this position here to give them the impression, again, that you're going to be doing some type of spin kick. Boom, throw my spin kick from there. Or a back kick, or a nadaba, some type of turning, twisting kick. So how would you use these checks in your game? Well, first off, I would use my single check. If I realize or see that my single check doesn't give an effect to my opponent, meaning it doesn't make them reveal anything, maybe it was a little too fast and they didn't even read it properly and they just kind of stand there, or they're not falling for it. So either one of those three options, I'm going to next follow up that check with one of the best safety kicks that you can throw out there, which would be your fast kick, skipping roundhouse kick. So if I check, nothing happens. Now I might need a bigger movement, a little bit of a kick possibly to get some activity and action to happen. So from here, I go into the fast kick. Watch from the side. Just like that. Now I'm doing that very slow and two solid movements here. When you do it in a full motion, you want to be able to blend those two moves together. So it kind of helps start the kick. That way the person doesn't see the kick coming when you decide to kick. Again, remember, keep in mind, motion hides motion. So the next, I would do the same thing with the rear check, and I would actually throw that roundhouse kick here. Double hand, rear check, shoulder, boom, then I throw the roundhouse kick. Again, the check is going to allow you to actually, one benefit of it, you're going to be able to close the gap a little bit. And that gets you a little closer to your opponent. Plus, it gives you maybe one little step ahead of them in the race for, my foot racing to their hogu, their foot racing to my hogu. I get one little quick step in there ahead of them. Check, boom, throw the roundhouse kick from there. And again, you put both of those together. Pop. Right? And I'm doing that very slow and kind of smooth just so you can try to see the idea of it. So here's a quick demonstration of check shadow sparring. Now you could also do that with a partner where you're just basically moving around back and forth, trying to see who can check the more times out of a round, or to see if maybe you can act or react and kind of copy the exact check that the other person is doing. So if they do a single check, you would do a single check. If they do a double check, double hand check, you would do a double hand check. If they do a double single check, you saw me do that in the check sparring round. And you just kind of move around and stay in view with them, but stay exact opposite of them. If they move forward, you move back. If they move back, you move forward. Kind of mirror image their movement. It's a very great way to work the technique of checking, getting better at it, getting sharper at it, building up the conditioning and the endurance and stamina for it. At the same time, just kind of having some light fun without really injuring or hurting each other at all. So that was today's video on checking, on different ways that you can try to get your opponent to open up and reveal what their plan is. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys on the next video.